What if our machines could grow? What if they could heal themselves? What if fertilizer wasn't sourced from greenhouse gas spewing factories, but instead was made in the soil, right where it was needed? What if our medicines were alive, seeking out and responding directly to conditions in the body? What if all materials were programmable and renewable, built from biology, by the millions of microorganisms and cells that make up our planet? Biology by design, designed by biology.
The DNA code really is digital, and you can definitely edit it. You can sequence it. You can pin it down in a very specific way. But by and large, there is a huge difference between how computers function and how cells function. Computers are thought of as doing one thing at a time. Biology rejects that idea very thoroughly. There's a zillion things happening.
I don't know if you remember, Tom, but we met in person about 4 years ago. You took me out to lunch, and I realized our philosophies of biology were quite different. There's a lot of built-in bias about how we interact with microbes, or what they can do, and how they are treated, that I think can also limit us. I don't really want to understand the metabolism of the cells as much as I want to understand how I can communicate with them well enough to assist them with that. I have to know how to talk to them. I want to embrace each organism's complexity. I whisper to them.
The question is, what happens when you try to move to the next level? When you try to really understand what's happening? When you try to create something where nature does not provide any guidelines? The path forward has to be, I think, a really complete understanding of what's going on.
I think that for us to be able to move the needle, to solve challenges at scale with biology, we actually don't have to understand almost anything. I've never felt that synthetic biology, as it's been presented to me in my training, in the media, and at conferences, has really delivered on that promise of moving the needle. I had to find new vocabularies, new ways of explaining it, and sometimes old technologies to try and do it. It's so hard because the microbes don't care. They don't want to do it. I have not been able to figure out how we make them care about that. So the question is, what is their motivation?
To me, it's a fairly straightforward path. Basically, hamper the organism enough so that it has no choice.
They always have a choice.